Now, Iran's President Hassan Rouhani took center stage at the World Economic Forum in Davos on Thursday. The newly elected president reasserted that Iran had no ambition to develop a nuclear weapon and was committed to pursuing peace with its neighbors. Take a listen.
My government is fully prepared and ready to engage with all neighboring countries to achieve shared practical solutions and sustainable legal regimes on a range of issues such as the environment, joint economic projects, trade expansion, realization of the Palestinian people's rights, tackling the humanitarian crisis in Syria, security of the Persian Gulf, as well as the fight against terrorism and extremism.
Rouhani also referenced the recently brokered nuclear agreement between the United States and Iran, which went into effect on Monday. Now, he said that Iran was fully committed to the deal, but expressed concerns that it could be undermined by outside influences. The United States Congress is currently considering imposing fresh sanctions on Iran, which would be a direct violation of the current agreement. Now, while Rouhani's speech could be seen as yet another step in its efforts to establish itself as a member of the world community, not everyone was willing to welcome him with open arms. In his own response to Rouhani, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu urged world leaders not to fall for Iran's, quote, deception show. And he said, at a time when Rouhani talks about peace with countries in the Middle East, he refuses to recognize the state of Israel. At a time when Rouhani claims that Iran is not interested in a nuclear project for military purposes, Iran continues to strengthen its centrifuges and heavy water reactor. Now, when pressured to speak about the ongoing crisis in Syria, Rouhani did not directly address his country's support of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Instead, Rouhani focused on the suffering of millions of Syrian civilians, which he blamed squarely on terrorists who had flooded into the country.